So we're starting today with a 7-bone roast. As you can see, the roast actually has the number 7 in the shape of the bone. And then to that, we're going to add a cup of salt, half a cup of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of liquid smoke. We're going to put all of that in a large bowl and just let it chill for a bit as essentially a brine. Which we will, to those ingredients, we'll add 4 quarts of water. We're going to submerge the whole roast and cover it and refrigerate it for about 1.5 hours. So the first thing we're going to put together now is a rub for our roast. We're going to combine the mustard and the remaining 2 teaspoons of liquid smoke that we mentioned earlier in a bowl, and we're going to just set that to the side. That's going to be our rub. And then we're going to combine 2 tablespoons of paprika, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 2 tablespoons of pepper. We're going to set that aside as well. In our pressure cooker, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of coconut cooking oil. We're going to turn our temperature of our pressure cooker to medium and medium heat, and we will put the roast into the pan and brown it on all 4 sides. Once that's done, we'll remove the roast and add 2 cups of water into the pressure cooker, with also putting in the rack that comes with your pressure cooker. Now we'll place the roast back in on that, and we'll sprinkle our paprika mix over the top of our lightly browned roast. We're going to cover the lid securely, place the regulator on the vent pipe, and cook for 45 minutes once the pressure regulator starts rocking. So that's when you want to start your timer. Then we'll remove the roast to a bowl and cover it and let it rest for about 15 minutes. Okay, for the barbecue sauce mix, we're going to take 1.5 cups of ketchup, 1/4 cup of molasses, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1/2 tablespoon of hot sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. For the barbecue sauce, we're going to pour 1/2 cup of the cooking liquid from the pressure cooker into a medium bowl. We're going to whisk in our ingredients that we've just gone through, and then using 2 forks, we're going to pull the beef apart from the bone, and we'll, as we're pulling, we'll essentially shred the beef into bite-sized pieces. Then we'll take our sauce, and we're going to essentially toss that with the meat. Now we've got our shredded beef, and then we'll put a little bit of that extra sauce that we had left over over the top of that, and then your choice of coleslaw, and I'm going to spread that over and put the cap on. Thanks for hanging with us on the hill today.